Hey, my name's Liz and I sell on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and I'm back with another bins haul. The bins is another name for the Goodwill Outlet, which is a place where you can pay by the pound. At my store, it is, I believe, $2.19 a pound if you don't get 50 pounds, and if you go over 50 pounds, it is $1.99. And I think I have right about 70 pounds here. So we will dig in. I don't have it sorted at all, so we will see what we have here. So I washed a handful of things already that I knew had some marks on them. So we'll start with those that are just right on top here. But so this was a pair of Gymshark sweatpants that I grabbed just for my husband to use because they have, I don't know why, but like the cuffs on them are kind of ripped. I'm gonna see if I can fix them, but if not, he'll just use them to lounge around. And then I found two kids Gretchen Scott pieces. And they both had little marks on them. The one on this little octopus dress came right out. So that was great. And I will list that myself. And then I don't think I've sold, maybe I have. I don't know. I've sold a handful of her adult things. I'm not positive if I've sold kids stuff by her, but I would expect to get around 25 or so for these. This one, the stain was a bit bigger. And it hasn't come out yet. I washed it once and then I was letting the stain treatment sit on it again. So there's a spot there and then like a lighter spot there. So hopefully that one I can get cleaned up. If not, not the end of the world. And then this is just a flannel for myself as fall is approaching. There's always so many flannels at the bins. And most of them are brands that I wouldn't sell, but for personal use, it is hard to beat those prices. And then these are some men's Vineyard Vines shorts. Now we are leaving the season for these, but I thought they were too cute not to grab with all these little American flag whales on them. And these just had a couple little like bins dirt marks on them, and those came clean as well. So that I think is all the stuff that I washed already. Then I've talked about this in a couple other videos, but I'm doing a kids consignment sale where you tag your stuff, drop it off, and then they sell it at the event and you pick up what they don't, sell at the end of the event. And that's this coming weekend or like the end of the week. So I grabbed some more stuff for that. This is a coat from the book Olivia, and it's from Gymboree. And I definitely wanted to have some outerwear for this event because last year all of that stuff sold for me. So I was trying to find some more of that this year. This is for that as well. This is a boys extra large giant shirt. I figured since it's obviously a local team to me, I'm in New Jersey, that would be a good thing to bring there. I don't think if I, found something from a California team that would necessarily make sense to bring. But since it's local, hopefully that will sell. And then this is a Vineyard Vines shirt. I would normally consider selling this myself, but for the purpose of just trying to find things for the event, I am not going to do that. I'm just going to take all the kids stuff that I found in the last couple trips to the bins. Well, I'm going to sell that Gretchen Scott dress, but besides that, this is two sleep sacks. The brand is Love to Dream Swaddle Up. I don't specifically know that brand, but they're just like, they're shaped so weird. So see how those do. They're both the same size. And take those. A few more pieces that are all just sitting together for that. These are some khakis from the children's place, size 5. I figured like school uniform type pieces might do well. And then this is a dress by Cat and Jack, which I do not pick up to sell myself, but I think it is kind of perfect for this type of sale. And my intention hopefully is to do a video talking about what I take, like showing each piece and then putting like a yes it sold, no it didn't kind of thing. And hopefully maybe in this video I'll try and say yes this sold or you know whatnot, just in case you're curious about any of that kind of stuff. This is a brand that I hadn't heard of, but I kind of assumed, paint on my finger, kind of assumed that it was a decent brand just by the tag. So APC, I feel like I had, you know, vaguely heard of that, and then Vanessa Seward. And I hadn't found this specific top yet, but when I just like lightly Poshmark searched this collab, the dresses and stuff were going for like over 100. So hopefully this top is something decent. And then this was just kind of a fun pickup. I like to sell college stuff. This is like a penny jersey from Notre Dame football. I feel like it might be vintage. I am not a Notre Dame fan, but I feel like this might sell okay. And then this is Stephen Allen, which I think I've sold a men's piece from this brand before. It's just this little top. That's just a string. See how that does. I think the other piece I sold from them was a good sale, but I honestly can't remember it. This is a dust bag from Allen Edmonds, which is a men's shoe brand. When I find dust bags for decent brands at the bins, I grab them and then try to remember if I do find that brand that I might have a dust bag for it. So I kind of just have a pile of dust bags and try to match them up when possible. And then this was a pajama set. I would not have grabbed this if I only found one piece or the other, but since it was a set, I did. The brand is Bedhead Pajamas. It seemed to be sold at like some department stores and that kind of stuff, but this set retailed for $120, so not a bad price for pajamas. And I have this listed. I have a handful of things listed already, which I don't usually do before I film the haul, but I think I listed these for $40. A couple more kids pieces here. This is Hannah Anderson, which I would often sell myself, but I'm gonna just take it to the sale. And if it doesn't sell there, then I will list it myself, but it has a little bit of wash wear on the black, so I won't get like the highest price for it on Poshmark. And then this is like a Christmas onesie footy pajama situation. I think it's like a size 4 from Disney. It's like Christmas cookies and candy canes, and it has the little Mickey ears at the top. I picked up a handful of Christmas things because this sale is supposed to be fall, winter, holiday, that kind of stuff. Here's another one too. This one's a little fleece reindeer one. Most of my holiday stuff sold well last year, so made sure to grab a few of those again this year. Then this is a kid's thing that I will sell myself too. So I totally like lied with that statement before, but this is like old Abercrombie. It's probably from Y2K era. So it's this little khaki skirt. It has the moose on there. It's super teeny tiny. It's a kid's 14. But I might list it on Depop with like the measurements and, you know, say it's like a size 0 or something, because I feel like this would be something that the people who like to dress Y2K would like. These are Cat and Jack, and it is a little sweat set in kind of like an orange velvet. Thought this was adorable, and I'm, you know, selling it as the set. A couple more kids pieces here, and then I promise I have lots of interesting things to show you. More Cat and Jack. This little waffle knit top. This is Zara, just short sleeved shirt. This is from the Mary Poppins on Broadway show, and I figured I'd give this a shot. Not something I would normally pick up to sell again, but this is another old Abercrombie kids piece, a teeny little denim mini skirt. This one's a size 12, so I feel like I can't list this one as like an adult size because this is so tiny, but there's that. And then this is a style-based pickup, so it's all beaded. There's a few missing beads, but I just listed that in the listing with this corset back. I just thought this was a fun style. Probably only get like 15 bucks for it. Then these are some American Eagle jeans, black, distressed. The zipper doesn't work. It works, but it doesn't work like as good as I would like it to for Poshmark, but I didn't realize that until I brought them home. So I'm probably gonna put these in my Play-Dohs bag. Okay, then I think somewhere there's another piece from this stuff, but there was a handful of these in these Ziploc bags in the bins, and this one has a $250 price tag on it, and this one has a $275 price tag on it. So honestly, they weren't brands that I'd ever heard of, and like I almost felt like, are these actually that price kind of thing, you know? But they are like nice feeling. So this one says, this one's a hoodie, and it says Italians do it better, and the brand is Tony 1923. I haven't looked them up yet, but I just figured I'd grab them, even if that price tag is just something completely ridiculous. They're still new with tags, kind of cool sweatshirts. I think one of them might be sweatpants. This one is black again, and this one has like an embroidered phoenix on it. So I don't know, hopefully they're worth something. I just feel like they're kind of interesting either way. But so we have those, and somewhere in here is another piece from that stuff. I might have taken the first one I found in like one, oh, here it is. Okay, these are, yeah, I found a pair of sweatpants. These were in a different rotation than the two of those, but these are the Phoenix sweatpants. So they have the little, same as the hoodie, but they're different sizes. These had a $175 tag on them. So if you've ever heard of that brand, let me know, but it's hard to leave something that has that insane tag on it behind at the bins, you know? Okay. This was one of the very first things I saw in the start of the day, and it is Karl Lagerfeld, which I don't normally grab. It doesn't sell great for me, but this is like vintage and like from when he was actually like a designer, not just sold at like Macy's. So I grabbed it. I thought it was kind of cool. It had the size tag somewhere, so it is 100% wool, size 48 regular. It has like the Union tag on it, so it's definitely vintage. So yeah, we'll see how this does. I know he used to really be like a very famous designer, not just known for the brand that he has that we all kind of know. So see how that does. And this is just a new day, which is Target, but I liked the style of it and it was in great condition. It's like a short trench pleather jacket, still had the belt attached to it, and I think it was quite current, which is always nice too, from 2020. So the Goodwill was trying to sell it for $20, which is just completely ridiculous, but grabbed that. And then some more kids things. These are Granimals, which might have been like a Bye Bye Baby brand, but just some gray sweatpants. And I think these are kids too. These are Zara, which I do love to sell kids Zara, but I'm gonna just take these to the sale. They are metallic leggings. And then this is not kids, but it looks like it could be. Brandy Melville, long sleeve, waffle knit shirt. Probably just gonna take that to Plato's. And then this is Abercrombie, and this is not old. I'd say this is decently current. They don't usually have years on their stuff, but it's this kind of preppy style sweater that I will sell. This, I think, kind of just ended up in my thing. I grabbed it because I thought it was cool, but the brand is Ken Scott, and it's kind of like a handkerchief type scarf. Not sure what I'll do with that yet. Probably could have put that one back. This is Lily, and I know that this is faded, and I know that because I am an avid Lily lover, but this is a dusk tank and it's 100% silk, and it doesn't look overly faded if you don't know what this print is supposed to look like, so I'm gonna try and send it to ThreadUp and just see how it does. If they don't take it, it's not the end of the world to me. This costs so little, but I physically cannot leave Lily at the bins and let it go to the landfill. This, I believe, is Lafayette 148, and it does have somewhere bins dust on it that I need to wash off. It's a size large. I haven't found Lafayette 148 in a while. At one point I was finding it constantly, but I think that should clean up okay. I believe this was ModCloth, which I do always like to sell. It's better when you find the bigger sizes, but at the bins, I will grab it. It's kind of a hooded cardigan. I think that will do just fine. I would consider sending this to ThreadUp, but I might sell it. Not decided yet. This was just a style-based pickup because I thought it was very Y2K. And it is Jones, New York, which I don't pick up, but I liked the style of this, to give a shot and see if I could sell that. I believe this is for the kids sale. This is Old Navy Boys Extra Large Camo Hoodie. And what are you? Oh, this I grabbed because it had the tag on it still. It's Cape Juby. I feel like I've seen it once or twice, but I don't think I've picked it up. The top retailed for $44, but I grabbed it solely because it had the tag still. Probably send that to ThreadUp. Then we have a one-piece bathing suit. I believe it's Victoria's Secret, yes. And I found quite a few Victoria's Secret bathing suits. This one is a 36D and it is a one-piece. And I do send bathing suits to ThreadUp often, but this one in particular I would probably sell myself. What was this? Oh, this was Vintage Brooks Brothers, and I kind of just like the style of it. It's a pencil wrap type skirt. I just liked the kind of Baroque style of it. I'm guessing it has at least some silk in it. Let's see. 100% rayon. Kind of surprised. Made in the US, so definitely vintage, but just liked it. Okay. This was vintage too, and I again just kind of like the style of it. I don't know what this brand is, but it just says FA, and it's this kind of cottage core button-down shirt. I assume it's vintage, but maybe not. The whole material tag is just in an Asian language, so maybe not vintage, but I still think the style of it is cute. Get something for that. And then this is, I believe, Ralph Lauren, size 14, and it is a full-length gown, and it's a halter in this shiny coppery material, and I just thought it was in a really good shape, a good size, and figured I'd give it a shot. I could always send it to thread up if I want. They do say that they don't take formal dresses, but I think it's more like really formal that they don't take, like prom dresses, that kind of stuff, because they do usually take these type of things from me. And then for the kids sale, some snow pants. These are just Carter's, but I think these will definitely sell for me. I'm trying to keep everything in my piles. And then this was a fun little designer find, which someone threw back, and it's a girl who pretty much only buys designer type things. So I was like, oh, there must be something wrong with them, but I can't find an issue. They are Anna Sui, and I think they're probably vintage, but I don't care, especially at the bins. They're very cottage-esque, bohemian, romantic, keywords. Just a little pair of pants, so I think these are really fun. They have a little like pulling right here at the drawstring, but other than that, they are in really good shape as far as I could tell, so definitely came home with me. Some shoes to sell at the kids sale. I think they're just Cat and Jack. Yep. Little cheetah booties. The Goodwill wanted $10 for them. They probably only retailed for 15 or something like that from Target, brand new, so Goodwill selling them for that price is ridiculous, but they're in awesome shape. And they're really cute, so I think these will do well at the sale. I didn't have too many shoes the last few times that I've done this, but I always see that the shoes like sell out pretty much by the, or not, you know, sell out, but they always seem to do really well, so I figured I'd give that a better shot this time. And from the bins, you know, those don't weigh very much at all. They're well under a pound, I would say. Okay, some other shoes that I grabbed this time. These were pretty much a style-based pickup, and they are these square-toed sandals with a cool heel. Goodwill was asking $20 for them, which is insane, because they were not a brand that I had ever heard of before. Which is Olivia. I can't read what the last name is, honestly, but I'll see if I can find it and make sure they're not something like worth anything, but I think they're mostly just like a cute style base shoe. And then these booties, and these are Rag & Bone, which we know is a very expensive brand. It does not always resell the best, but their shoes do typically do okay for me. They're a size 37 and overall in pretty great shape. So those were a score for sure. Then I picked up 2 bags this day. This one was a style-based pickup. I don't think there was any branding on it, but my Play-Dohs will take almost any bag that I bring them that's in decent condition. So I figured that is what I would do with this one. I feel like it's kind of cool. And then this is a little coach, and it has a long strap, which seems strange to me for this size bag, but the strap seems to go with it. It's in decent condition, besides that the zipper is missing like the tab to pull it better, but other than that, it's in pretty decent shape. So grab that, even if it's a $25 sale. Definitely worth picking up, in my opinion. This is a 1-shoulder Zara top. Goodwill wanted $8 for it, or honestly, I don't know whose tag that is, but size extra small, just cute. Then this had the tags on it. I didn't find as many new with tags things this day as other days, but Harry Potter, I think it's probably a nightgown. It just has the house names on it. It says it's from Walmart. Interesting. Okay. Wouldn't have guessed that. I don't remember them ever doing a Harry Potter collab, but still, new with the tags, adult little kind of nightgown thing. And this was also Harry Potter with the Hogwarts crest on it. This one, I don't know if this one's from Walmart too, but they are like official merch. So these are some BDG jeans, which is Urban Outfitters denim brand. They are the baggy fit style. I don't pick up a ton of BDG, but I thought these were a pretty cool style. They might be men's, I'm not positive. This is another pair of the khakis from the Children's Place for the sale. School uniform pieces. And then these were a brand that I never got around to looking up, but I'm pretty sure is a decent men's brand. So it's McKean Chic and Technique. I think they're men's swim trunks. So hopefully those are worth something. I grabbed it because it was new with tags. So it's Gia X-rated, and it's a bralette that's obviously see-through, but I was hoping that it was from I Am Gia, and it's the Nelly bralette, so we'll see about that. Definitely an interesting piece. Okay, so some things that I'm gonna send to thread up here. This is J. Crew, which I do sell stuff, but I think I'm gonna pass on selling this one myself. Red dress with the little sleeve. I think it's from like 2018 or something. It had some marks on it that came right out in the wash. This is a scarf that is brand new from Lord & Taylor, and that's why I grabbed it, because it was new. I don't really pick up unbranded scarves unless they're like the silky, like this kind, because I do like to wrap bundles in them, but I grabbed this one because it was branded. It's Vince Camuto, which I'm going to send to thread up. This was in another haul and just ended up here by accident. And then these are for thread up as well. This is new with tags. The brand is Woman. And it's this fur vest that I solely grabbed because it was brand new. And then this is a Victoria's Secret bathing suit top. And I didn't find the bottom. If I had, I would sell it myself, but I'm just gonna send them the separate 38C. There's that. Okay. I feel like this was a kind of small haul, maybe heavy because I got some shoes, which I don't always end up with shoes, but okay. This is a home goods pickup. So these are pillowcases that I grabbed because they are from Pottery Barn. I do like to check home linens at the bins because Pottery Barn, West Elm, Restoration Hardware, they're like stuff like this sells well. I've sold a handful of Anthro pillows. Those did great. But oftentimes at the bins, I will leave the pillow insert behind and just grab these because obviously for cost purposes, it's much lighter at the bins to pick up just these. It's also much easier to store them and easier to ship just the case than the whole pillow. This is some more kids stuff. And here we have, I think this is just Old Navy, little shirt, but super lightweight and right for the season. This is Janny and Jack, which I do like to sell, but gonna try and take this one to the sale. Just a little footy. I believe this is just Gap, but it looked to be in great condition. And I think it was pretty current. 2019. So really great shape. This has no cracking or anything. This is another long sleeve. This one is just Oshkosh. This one is kind of like almost like a lightweight sweatshirt. And then this is a rain jacket. It's fleece lined, which is really nice. And the brand is CNC California, which I see at like TJ Maxx and Marshalls and that kind of stuff. Size 6. Okay, then this is a Rebecca Taylor dress, which is a designer. It does not do great for me though, but this is pretty cute. At the bins, I'm not going to leave it behind. It is missing the belt, so I will just note that though. Then this is a BOLO brand to look out for that I had not heard of, and it is Desmond and Dempsey, and it is pajamas. Now I only found this shirt, but this is the shirt, and the sets seem to be going for like $150, which seems just completely insane to me. So I definitely still grabbed just the one piece. This I picked up since it was new with tags. It is Knox Rose, which is just from Target, but I grabbed it with the tag. Would not have grabbed this if it was not brand new. And then this is a one-piece bathing suit, and the brand was not one I had heard of, and it's Pour Moi, something like that. And it is a 32 triple D, which is kind of annoying sizing for a bathing suit for listing purposes, but I think I listed it for $20. It retailed for like $75. This is a top from Athleta. When I saw it in the bins, I was hoping it was a Lululemon Swiftly Tech because it's very similar material, but Athleta is still good too. And then this I grabbed just because it was so new. This is J. Crew. I think it's men's. It's 100% linen from summer 2022. So very current, you know, just a year old. And then this was also J. Crew, still on the website in a different color. And it is a one-piece bathing suit with the cute little scallops. And it has a little mark on the ribbon here that I'm gonna try and get out. This is Everlane, and when I picked this up, I was like, oh, this is for sure shrunken, but I think this is what it's supposed to look like. This is an adult small, it's very stretchy, but still crop top from them. And then this is another men's blazer, which is not my favorite things to sell, but this is a brand that I sold once or twice before, and it's done okay. Vitale Barberis Conico, maybe. So grabbed that. It was in really nice shape, had the size in it, which I always check with men's blazers, unless they're like, you know, Dior or Burberry or something, which I'd grab anyway. But if they're not, then I try and always make sure it has the size, because I don't know how to size a men's blazer. This was something that just looked decent in kids. It's not anything really great, so it's going to the kids sale. Another kids piece. This is just Cat and Jack, little sweatshirt. And then I thought it was funny that there was two of these, so it must have been twins because they're both 9 months. These are just Carters, but grabbed them since they were long-sleeved ones. This I grabbed to try on for myself. It is Primark, which is not a good brand. It is super fast fashion. I would say along the lines of Forever 21. But I grabbed this because it was my size. I knew it tags, although it kind of looks like it could be too big. We'll try that on. Then this didn't pan out to be amazing, but I loved the style of it. Piper Lime collection. It's kind of just a boutique brand, but I really liked the style of it. I listed it for, I think, $20. Then these are a couple things I'm going to take to Plato's. This is a Queen band tee. It's not like old or cool or anything. It's just from like when band tees were insanely popular and every brand was making it. It's probably like Target or something like that. And then this is Game of Thrones. And they take shirts like this for their men's section all the time. And then this I'm going to try and take there too. It is Uniqlo, and it's like one of their really lightweight puffer jackets. They price jackets really well there, so you get good money, but obviously I don't want to pay the weight for a heavy jacket from there. So hopefully that one is a nice lighter weight one that they will take. And then this is a twin size comforter from Pottery Barn. And I don't want to open it up all the way, but it is Star Wars. So it's got a stormtrooper, Darth Vader, and another stormtrooper on it. And I saw that it was Pottery Barn. Pottery Barn Kids, Star Wars tag. Pottery Barn bedding does really well, especially collab pieces. So this was not honestly that heavy. I don't know where the other one is, but this is a Nike sneaker that I'm going to try and take to the kids sale. It is a kid size 6. And these are some Hunter boot socks. They go inside your rain boots, and then this part folds over the top. These retail for like $45. The resale isn't anything amazing, but these are so lightweight that I don't mind. And then I have these North Face boots. They are a kid size, so I'm undecided yet how I want to sell these. I might try and take them to the sale, and then if they don't sell there, then I will list them myself. But they're kids 3 and in really good shape. There's always snow boots and hiking boots and stuff at my bins because people don't like to pay for the weight of them. And then we have, this is a kid stuffed animal, and there's a couple brands where the stuffed animals look very similar to this, where they're knit and like an animal dress. This one is Blah Blah, and these do really well. This retailed for $58, which seems insane. So I've sold by a couple different brands of these before. And then this is a belt that I grabbed because I saw that it was genuine alligator, which I believe it's this part that is genuine alligator, but the brand wasn't really easy to read, and then I was able to find it by kind of guessing, and then I was close. So I believe it was Cipriani, something like that. I'll put it up here. But this retailed for around $200, so that was pretty cool. And it seems that it might be vintage because it doesn't look like they sell women's belts anymore, just men's right now. And then last but not least was a pile of a brand where these are all the same brand, and that is Faherty, which is a really good brand. So I found this midi dress. It's seersucker. This retailed for $198, I believe. This one's an extra small. It had a mark on it that came right out in the wash. I think I listed this for $85. And then this had a bunch of makeup marks on it. They also came right out. This was like the sun wash tee, size small. This retailed for $58. And then this was a button down. And this one has a mark on it that is pretty faint, but it hasn't come out in the wash. And I've washed this one twice and it hasn't come out, so I think it might be stuck like that, but I'll still sell it for something, I think. So I haven't listed that one yet. And then there was this little tank, and this had deodorant marks on it, which also came right out. And then last is this pair of pants, and these are, I think, 100% linen. Have these ones listed too. So that was a really exciting way to end the haul. That was kind of, I stayed an extra round than I originally intended because it wasn't the best day. I hadn't really found any of the brands that I kind of, try and find every time. I really didn't find any Anther. I don't have any Free People. There was no Madewell. Just kind of like the bread and butter brands that I always find, Lululemon, that kind of stuff. So I was like, come on, I gotta find something good here. And all that Faherty was in the second bin that I looked at in the last round. And I was like, okay, fine, I can go home after this. So thank you for watching. I hope you maybe learned a few new brands or something, and I will see you next time.